Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to F.E.A.R, or F.E.A.R, to give it the correct pronunciation. Outside of Half-Life 2, possibly my favourite first-person shooter series of all time, including the second and third, which everybody else seems to hate, for what seems to be no good reason. I like F.E.A.R simply because of the guns, the AI, and the horror slant, really. I think it's a good combo. I think the AI particularly goes a long way. And, yeah. Now, when F.E.A.R first came out, it was considered a benchmark. The graphics at the time were absolutely astounding. You had to, like, mortgage your new PC in order to be able to play it at anything resembling a decent frame rate. Does it hold up today? Oh, you're about to find out. So, let's leap into this single-player mode. I'm hoping to cover the expansion packs for this as well. They were both pretty bad. Perseus Mandate and Extraction Point were their names. Due to some incredibly convoluted licensing issues, they're not actually considered part of the canon. By the time F.E.A.R 2 and F.E.A.R 3 rolled around, these extension packs were largely just ignored and shall remain better best forgotten. Let's launch ourselves into a new game. I'm going to go at high difficulty. I have finished this on extreme, but in order to keep things ticking over at a good pace, we'll stick it on the hard mode and make things a little bit more manageable for the sake of this Let's Play.
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. F.E.A.R has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
Oh, all right. Let me make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton Fettel. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armacam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. F.E.A.R is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them, highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put F.E.A.R down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Army cam implanted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
That's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
You're putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Let's roll.
So as you can see, what were considered groundbreaking graphics years ago are enough to make a man physically ill today.
You will be a god among men.
We've tracked F.E.A.R to an abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
F.E.A.R Mission Coordinator Rowdy Betters has tracked enemy commander Paxton Fettel to an abandoned building in Auburn District. Hannibal 3 spy satellite in geosynchronous orbit shows no sign of replica soldiers in vicinity. Lies. Mission F.E.A.R. Combat operatives will infiltrate target site from 2 separate entry points and attempt to neutralize Fettel. According to Armacan technical advisor, once Fettel is contained, replica soldiers will become inactive and can be rounded up without incident. No fuss, no muss. Let's boogie. Let's take the time to admire what was once a groundbreaking, revolutionary step in graphical technology. Believe it or not, this was actually released on the Xbox as well, which if you... the 360 that is. So if you look at the graphics now compared to the sort of graphics we're seeing on home consoles these days, it's kind of incredible to think how far we've come, because honestly, this is pretty bad. Part of the reason F.E.A.R 2 is, for my money, the better game is because its graphics, while not quite as groundbreaking as the original, have stood the test of time far better than this, because this is, as you can see, very sparse, very grey, very angular, and nowadays incredibly charmless. You're about to find out though that that can occasionally work in the game's favour. This is after all a horror game, so it's not kind of like a walk in the park. We can use our flashlight, or torch if you're British. British! Bam! Lovely dust effects there.
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Try to find a way around.
Oh, no shit. So, as with many good first-person shooters, it doesn't hurt to investigate the least obvious path, because if you do, you find these lovely health boosters, which are presumably a suppository and increase your health by a small amount. Go through there. Yoink. You can jump over things, as the game helpfully explains, and it's very much as you'd imagine with the spacebar. Sure enough, things quickly take a turn for the creepy.
Why did you bring me here?
Bring you here? I followed
Why'd you
you.
bring me back?
Following you, douchebag. F.E.A.R isn't afraid of cliches. Things will fall off shelves, babies will cry, long-haired Japanese girls will crawl out of air vents. But it's all done with an effectiveness that isn't often replicated. Now let's take the stealthy approach here and shoot the lock off the door. Now, just to let you know, this may also have come out on the 360 and the PS3. You'll find that neither pad is supported particularly well because the game does not pick up trigger commands. So if you like accuracy as well as hand cramps, then you're in luck because the keyboard and mouse is pretty much your best option.
Hold on a sec. Come on. You ready?
Let's
go!
Behind here. So our friend disintegrates. Good start.
In this place. I was there.
Oh, not cool.
Jin, we need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
Oh, you reckon?
Transmitter signal's coming from nearby. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around.
Yeah, thought as much. You'll find that your teammates are dismissive and really bone-bloody idle in this game, pointing out the obvious, staring a little bit too long at bloodied corpses, and making you do all the hard work, then complaining that you didn't die quickly enough later.
Get going.
As perfect example. Thank you for the comedic timing there, Jankowski, or whatever your name is. Join us next time when I go up these stairs and open a door.